Archangel Gabriel's Daily Messages, November 16 to 22, 2014. There is a sweet relief that comes with surrender. Many of you feel like it is a terrifying sensation. Nothing could be further than the truth. If you are feeling panicked by the idea of surrender, it is because you are attempting to move into accelerated movement while still in fear, doubt, and resistance. Of course, trying to find forward movement and resisting at the same time is going to cause discomfort. Trying to find comfort in fast-moving energies without faith is going to be very difficult as well. But surrender, true surrender, with your whole heart and full faith, is one of the most delicious and profound things you can ever do as a human being. It is open-heartedly falling into the loving embrace of the universe, and from that action, the magic, and the transformation begins. Do you hold yourself back from committing fully to your creations just in case? Do you have a wait-and-see attitude, and wait for things to prove themselves to you? Do you realize that to do so actually limits your success? Such an approach is like going to a raceway to see how fast your car can go, and then setting the cruise control at the speed you normally drive. You will have effectively controlled your experience, but you will never really know what your car is capable of. You would have capped yourself at far less than the full potential. Your mind will frequently only see potential within the realm of what has already been achieved. You are so much more than what you have already done. The most successful people on your planet are the people who fully commit, who wholeheartedly throw themselves into experiences, allowing them the room and time to fully unfold and expand into the fullest potentials, and then create again beyond even that. They are always discovering more and more about what they can do, and what is possible. Dear ones, won't you finally allow yourselves to discover your own greatness and potential and become the great innovators of your own life expressions? Human beings have an interesting habit of praying for change and then fighting with all their might to keep everything the same. No wonder so many of you are getting so uncomfortable. You are resisting the very vehicle that is trying to deliver to you what your heart desires. You are on the planet to learn and grow, experience and create, so be open and willing to change, dear ones. To do so will turn you into expansion specialists and allow your lives to bloom into their full potential. So many of you have negative or fearful connotations connected to change. Why not start looking at change in a new positive light? Instead of change, would you prefer magic, healing, miracles, enlightenment, good luck, rejuvenation? Because all of those words are associated with delightful, welcome change. Find a word you prefer and use it to replace the word change. Choose one that helps you embrace forward movement, expansion, growth, and co-creation. To do so will help you start to approach your life with excitement and anticipation, and stay open to the many wonders that are available to you. Dear ones, if you can embrace change as being good, and stay open and accepting to the endless and delightful potentials that exist for you, every day will become an adventure, and you will start to live your life with an innocence, wonder, and excitement that you likely have not experienced since you were a child. Dear ones, love yourselves enough to surrender and stay in the state of flow and acceptance long enough for the universe to show up with your highest potentials. We will happily match that level of love, and surpass it in magical and magnified ways, if you would just give us the opportunity to do so. Doubt is a very effective tool the ego self uses in its attempt to keep things the same. Doubt is successful in avoiding growth because it leads to procrastination, and then stagnation. Dear ones, your ego is far from the enemy. It is an essential part of the operating system of the human being. What it is looking for is your love and reassurance. So if you are finding yourself procrastinating on doing things you wish to experience, realize your ego fears it will cease to matter if you move forward in this direction. To move beyond procrastination, we would suggest reassuring your ego self that you will love and need it no matter what. You might ask it how it might participate in your new adventure by giving it a job, like keeping you safe in the activity. Find a way to include your ego in a way that allows it to feel nurtured and important. Or, if all else fails, placate it by allowing it to procrastinate on procrastinating. We encourage you to simply use your ego as a growth detector. If it is rearing up, it is a sure sign that you are headed in a direction that holds lots of growth and expansion. It would not be threatened if it were not so. A wise human being is one who does not try to eradicate the ego, but rather, finds ways to give it jobs that garners its cooperation and allows it to become part of your team as you plan your next great adventure. Remember, in order to move forward into unity consciousness, you must stop trying to deny or separate aspects of yourself, but rather include, honor, and love all parts of yourself unconditionally. Archangel Gabriel. Channeled by Shelley Young. TrinityEsoterics.com